Hi folks, hi Math1, hi Sub. Thank you very much Sub for subbing for me today. Now folks, today we'll have a warm-up and we'll have a Desmos activity. You will all need to use your laptop for this, so please fire up the laptop now, and with the Sub, please pause the video if students need time to go fetch their laptop or something like that. Thank you. Okay, the warm-up today is a rehash of yesterday. Now, yesterday, remember, there was a problem about the water treatment plant, which is our field trip for Thursday. There's a sample of water that the plant manager got, and the sample of water has conductivity 0.42 microsiemens. And the problem was, whose water is that? How much of that water is from Santa Monica, and how much of that water, by percent, is from the Metropolitan Water District, or as Dylan pointed out, actually from Northern California. This, we said, was X, and this, I wrote yesterday, was Y. So, the given information is that Santa Monica water has the conductivity 0.53 microsiemens, and Metropolitan Water District water has the conductivity 0.12 microsiemens. By the way, message for the Sub, those are just made up numbers. Now, how do we solve the problem? We could use the table method, which we should have used yesterday, but I chose to skip that. But yesterday, we just went directly into the equation. All right. Now, you all figured out, using various examples, that in order to get rid of the y, which is necessary, we can only have one variable at a time in one equation. In order to get rid of the y, we can substitute in 100 minus x for that y, because x is a percent from 0 to 100, 50%, 60%, 80%, you know, something like that. So, whoops. Okay. No. So, we substituted this 100 minus y here. Okay? Now, Vanessa is the only person who actually solved the equation in class, and she found a negative answer, and that's my fault. Sorry about that. If we're using 100 as the maximum percent instead of 1, then we can't be using just 0.42. Now, let me explain about that. 1 would be the maximum percent if by percent you mean 0.82 is 82%, 0.33 is 33%, right? Now, 100 would be the maximum percent if by percent you mean 82 is 82%, 33 is 33%, right? So if we're using this, then it would be a 1 here, and 100% of 0.42 would just be 1 times 0.42, which is just 0.42. But we didn't do it that way yesterday. We used this, didn't we? 100. So 100% of 0.42 would be 0.42 times 100, if we say that 100 is the maximum percent. So that means this number should have been 42. Sorry about that, folks. How embarrassing for me. So that's why the answer that Vanessa got was negative. Your warm-up today is to solve this equation now that we have the equation correct here. Oops. Should it be y, should it? Thank you. Should be x. Right. So, now that the equation is correct, and this is 42 instead of 0.42, please solve the equation. Message for the Sub. This is going to take a long time for some students, but it's going to take a short time for other students, particularly for Vanessa, because she already solved this equation, except she solved it for 0.42. So, if the Sub is Sylvia, you can all get help from Sylvia. If the Sub is not Sylvia, then you're going to have to work together and help each other to finish the warm-up. A good person to ask after she finishes would be Vanessa. And then the person who finishes after Vanessa, would you please help your classmates to figure out the steps? Of course, the first thing to do will be to multiply this by that, and to multiply this by that. That will be the first thing to do. Many of you have already gotten there. That's great. Now, the rest of the classwork today is on Desmos. So, message for the sub. Would you please have students who are done either help someone else who's not done with the warm-up, or do the Desmos activity, which I will explain now. It's really up to you, sub, if you prefer to have everyone finish their warm-up before anyone goes on to the rest of the classwork, that's fine. Or if you prefer to have warm-up happening for some students and classwork and the rest of the classwork happening for other students, that's fine too. Thanks very much. The Desmos activity is what I'm explaining next. Would you please go to this website? This is the number 2. This is just because this is the second thing we're doing today. This is just for the sub to be able to know what I'm trying to accomplish. So, but now this is for you, folks. You must go to this website, please, on your laptop, student.desmos.com. Oops, .com. And when you go to that website, please type in the class code HAAV, all lowercase, and then you can type in your name. Please use your real name, and if you're Jack, please use your last initial also, so Jack R, Jack C, so that when Desmos sends me your work, I will know whose work is whose. Now, message for the sub. Dear sub, I am not very good at forcing everyone to just do the class work on the laptop. Usually I have people doing other stuff, and I'm not very good about policing them, so if you would please police them, that would be really wonderful. Thank you. Now I'm going to show you how to use that Desmos. Here we are. So here I am at the website student.desmos.com, and here I am entering my class code HAAV, and I submit. And that's all you need to do. You do not need to create an account. In fact, please don't create an account. My name is Glenn. I think this is my second time doing this, so I'll just put Glenn 2. Okay. There is a ball. There are stars. You need to get all the stars. Michael, you're going to love this, right? So, there we go. When you're done getting all the stars and you get the success message, you can go to the next screen. There are 24 screens. You must do all 24 screens. So here is a graph, an equation, and there is its graph. You remember this is y equals mx plus b form? Ha ha ha. So, what can I do to this graph to make this ball hit all these stars? Let's see. Do I change this number? No. Do I change this number? Maybe. What if I said 100? No. What if I said negative 100? No. What if I said negative 5? Negative 45, or 5, or 6, or... So you see what I'm doing, right? So once you get the right number here, you can launch, and the balls will just fall on the line if they can, but if they can't, they'll just fall straight down. You need to fix this line so that the balls hit the stars. Is that obvious? Sorry. Now, suppose you mess up the equation beyond belief, right? It's okay. Use the gear icon and then click the red reset button, and you're back in business. Please do all of it. That's just the message on how to do what I just did. Please do all 24 problems, and then Desmos will send me your work. Thank you. You're going to have to work together and help each other. I think Michael will be the best person to ask about this, probably. But you know, I encourage you to help each other. If Sylvia is your sub, then you can ask Sylvia for help also. If Sylvia is not your sub, you're stuck. You have to help each other. You have to ask another student for help. Thank you.